Okay, are we back again? Sorry, I don't know what is going on. Because it was absolutely fine. It was absolutely fine last night. Until the last hour, and then it started acting all kinds of ridiculous. So let me try to reload where I'm watching it again. So you might have missed one line in there. So let's try reloading again. All right. I don't know. All right. Surely your still watch can handle Orin. Why do you need me?
Orin is elusive, shall we say.
It's a little better.
The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked.
It looks a little better on my end. I think I lost everybody with all the reloading, but I mean, unfortunately, fucking Streamlabs won't let you change your bit rate while you're live, so I had to restart it twice. I've moved it from 6,000 to 8,000 to 10,000, and it looks a little bit better now on my end. But I don't know if anybody's still here because of all this fucking reloading. But how am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. The Baal Temple, your old haunt, now reeks of her ichors.
You talk like I remember my life, dude.
Do you even remember how to find it?
Not really. I mean, yes, but no. Player me does. Character me, not so much. No.
A shame. It's a secret even to me.
Oh, it's a good thing
You're
that
resourceful. I trust you'll
player
sniff
me
it
knows.
out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
It looks a little better on my end, but it's still not great. I must go.
Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Fine, let's get it over with.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect.
By not attacking you? Sure.
Distinguished dukes, patriarchs,
Yeah, it looks a little better on my end.
I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
I'm tempted to put it back on ultra instead of high, but I will refrain.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same?
Well, at least it
by
doesn't look
word,
frozen for me now.
deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Say nothing.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Gonna give it another save, because, like I said, Karlach's quest is broken last time I did this.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
And look, I'm magically all the way back here again. So yeah, I'm wondering if I should put it back in ultra. I don't know. Alright, everybody's leaving. Karlach wants to chat. Let's give it another save. It did update some stuff, so let's look at that. Gortash put forward a proposition. If we kill Orin and take her Netherstone, he'll let us rule the city alongside him with the Elder Brain at our command. Gortash proposed a pact of allegiance with us. If we kill Orin and take her Netherstone, he'll let us rule the city alongside him with the Elder Brain at our command. We found Kroll and delivery stage murder scene in Baldur's Gate. It could be the work of Orin. We found a ballless target list. New recruits are being asked to stage murders as absolute butchery. We should investigate. Successful recruits gain access to the Temple of Baal where Orin awaits. Gortash told us Orin resides in Temple of Baal. We must find the temple and a way of getting in. Investigator Valeria is now convinced Father Lorgan's murder is linked to a wider plot and has asked us to bring the news to her constable, Gauntlet Devella, in the lower city's Elfsong Tavern. Did this actually update? Doesn't look like it. Maybe after talk to her. Ceremony's over, we should return to Mzor. This is where these two got stuck before, when I tried to do this on my last run. Hopefully when I talk to Karlach it'll update it. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks all fuzzy again. Alright.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
Seemed like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Okay.
Pardon me for saying that, Stu.
Yep, seems like her quest is still broken. Because it didn't update anything after talking to her. And talking to Gortash. Yep, looks like Karlach's quest is still broken. Karlach's chance to confront him. Well, we just did that. I mean, we can try to talk to him on her,
Go for a good meal.
but I don't think it's going to work because I probably tried that before.
Stand ready. With Gortash at the head.
Boom! Soldier.
Ravengard, you would give up the Fist's command?
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
Well, that's it. That's all you have to say to me.
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want.
Sorry, it looks so disgusting.
See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
People rejoice.
Again, it's not updating her quest, so her quest is still broken.
They are safe.
Lovely.
Well,
A new age
then,
is upon us.
not as bad as it could have.
I mean, I guess I can send Will to talk to him.
Defender of the people. Sure, why not?
Your father, once the Grand Duke, now a pawn in the Absolute's game. Your infected
mean, he
minds
does have more charisma than
smolder
me.
in each other's presence.
My dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me, just as Gortash said you would. Father and son, unstoppable generals. Together, we will usher in a new dawn.
Well, if I'm Will, he'd probably say this one. I'd probably say 2. But Will would probably say 3. My father, my hero, save you from the Absolute's thrall.
What is a hero, my son? If not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. You, Gortash, and I will ignite the final spark, my son. And that is the greatest of goods.
God, the dogs are carrying on. Let me check outside. I don't think the housemates are supposed to be home yet, but let me check outside. One moment. Nope, there is nothing out there, but the dogs are barking non-stop, even though there's absolutely nothing going on outside. Love that. Like I'm not having enough problems today. Now I gotta listen to this. But anyway, so yeah. Pretty sure Karlach's quest is still completely broken. So don't you understand you're infected with an illithid parasite?
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
Help me.
Your tadpole seizes. The prism stills. Ravengard's empty eyes meet yours.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend.
That's a dirty word. Don't ever want to hear it.
Only grand city.
Guess we'll do this. Call in your tadpole. Explore Ravengard's uncertainty. Okay.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by illithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
All right.
No time to rest.
Your first act as Archduke, my
So yeah,
prepare
Karlach's
an-
quest is broken as hell.
The Steel Watch will be mobilized.
What will?
Next, we are...
A parasite binds your mind to Will's. Your memories of talking with Ravengard become
He
his.
was the one talking to
You
him.
spoke with my father.
You spoke with him.
Incredible.
This is broken.
To hear his voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
All right then. Well,
The people demand
guess now it's time to see if Will's quest is still broken, because Karlach's is.
fears for his future.
All right, suppose we can talk to these fools since we're in here.
Something's on my mind.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
I mean, yeah, she looks like a less blue Mizora.
And if the Steel
I'm
Watch
pretty sure
can't
he's not going to
protect
say
us,
anything else.
What then?
I have a lot on my mind.
Kill Orin and take her Netherstone. Find me in my office upstairs when it's done, and do not return until it is done.
F off.
Let this be my one warning.
I bet you'd say it 12 more times if I clicked on it 12 more times, sir.
In Archduke Gortash's hands, they are...
An Archduke! Finally, someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Out of all the people in this room, Gortash is not among the ones who stood up to the first third of the absolutists.
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
All right.
Can't give up now.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Go find your neck.
Your
All right.
first act
Anyhow.
as Archduke, my lord.
Shouldn't have wished to live
prepare
in
an
more
army.
interesting times.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
They will be imprisoned until they prove loyal.
Who's being imprisoned?
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Any who dare speak ill.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
The brainwashing is real in this room, guys. Alright. So yeah. Pretty sure Karlach's quest is broken. Let's see if Will's is too, still. Like it was last time I tried this. I really want to kill these things.
Better not be cursed.
Okay, Mizora. Please do not tell us to go up to see Gortash. That's what you did last time I tried to do this quest. And now we got 2 new journal updates. Alright. We finally found Grand Duke Ravengard standing by Gortash's side as he crowned the Gortash the new Archduke. He disappeared after the ceremony. Grand Duke Ravengard has gone from Gortash's audience chamber. His whereabouts are currently unknown. We should search the city for signs of the Duke. And it's still talking about Karlach confronting him, even though she just talked to him twice. Broken. Thanks, Patch 3. Love ya. Alright, Mizora.
What happens next is out of our hands.
Go on up.
Ah!
Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember. I guarantee.
So, Will's quest is still broken, too.
Played at the ready.
Will's and Karlach's quests are
Let's do
both
the
completely fucking broken.
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember. I guarantee.
Yep. That's exactly what happened last time I tried to do this. It refused to update this step or this step. That's been completely broken since patch 3.
Never a dull moment.
So Karlach's and Will's quests are completely broken. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? Love you, patch 3. Love you oh so much. So basically 2 of my companions have completely broken quests now thanks to patch 3. Loving it so much. This is why I made a hard save before the coronation, but who knows how many more hours into this run I'll be by the time they finally, maybe, hopefully, fix this. But that's exactly what happened to me when I tried to do it on Astarion. Karlach's wouldn't update, Will's wouldn't update, Mizora wouldn't say anything new, it was just completely busted. Okay, I think that's the way we came in.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Alright, what now?
Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Alright. And of course the doors that you have to scroll
A long road ahead.
like a mile past before you can... Now she's there.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Keep those feet moving.
Ugh. You know what? I was already pissed off about the tech issues. And now seeing that Will's and Karlach's quests are still both completely broken after we've had 3 hot fixes since patch 3.
Breathing.
And their
Despite
quests are
everything.
still both completely broken. Sure, tell us to go watch the coronation again, bitch. Tell us.
Go on up.
Fuck
Pay
you.
Gortash a visit. A fate to remember. I guarantee.
Ugh, this is so annoying.
Open up.
We've had 3 hot fixes since patch 3, and they still have not fixed this shit. It's infuriating, to put it mildly. It's infuriating. I mean, I can deal with stupid little visual bugs and shit like that, but when entire quests are broken, that is unacceptable. Completely and totally unacceptable. Guess we'll just give it a real save. Day 32 after broken quests. Day 32. after quests broke. Love that. Love that for us. Sure, why not? Not like we're going to be able to finish half of our quests now. Patch 3 and 3 hotfixes and still broken. Love that. Love it so much. And I was already in a foul mood because of the tech problems I'm having. So this is not helping. Anyway. Let's go see if we can do anybody else's quests before they break. And I want it to go till like another 3 hours and then raid Neil. But at this rate, kind of losing some motivation here with shit being broken left and right. It's like, I was tempted to not even try to stream this after patch 3, but I was hoping that the hotfixes would actually fix stuff. And the hotfixes, well, they fixed the underwear bug. And they mostly fixed the trade bug. It's only happened on one vendor so far since the last hotfix. So it's mostly fixed. And then there's Will's and Karlach's quest being completely and absolutely broken. And that's the only reason I had them in the party. Because of their quests. Well, I do often have Karlach with me, but we're all melding with each other here. Alright. Anything new to say?
Gods, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world.
You alright?
Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something?
Right. You're a little scattered, my dude. Alright. Karlach.
I've got a good mind to...
I made it back.
Sorry about your broken quest, babe. They refused to fix it.
Thank the
even with 3
gods.
hotfixes.
Thank the gods.
Welcome to the lower city, where Baldur's Gate truly comes
I'm
alive.
glad you're in a good mood. Considering we have a bunch of tech issues and 2 broken quests. Astarion's all scattered now. I mean, not that I can blame him, considering this is where he has lived for the last 200 years. And what a 200 years they were.
Can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's Mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Okay. Isn't there supposed to be like a waypoint here? Let's go grab that.
Keep going.
Look how half the stuff is silly and half it isn't. Alright, guess we'll talk to these fools.
I need a quick word.
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us?
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
Does my Dark Urge quest say anything new after all that stuff I talked with what's his butt? Not really.
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
Her name's Asparagus?
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
Maybe you should sell asparagus. Asparagus?
Proper smuggling or any other.
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are.
Not you again. God damn it.
I should have set my goals
Trying to
free
click on the
before
other one.
coming here. I know they're just goats, but I love them like family.
Alrighty. Plowman.
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
Okay, these other ones don't have anything to say.
By order of
Can't even click on that thing.
I'll give it a shot.
admitted to the city.
There is a food shortage due to absolute raiding activity. Citizens are advised to buy food in moderation so that all may eat.
Result in imprisonment and, if necessary,
Just walk over the cage. Cool.
You're having a chuffing laugh.
Oh, they can't talk to the birdies?
On the way here.
Ugh. Tech issues and broken quests, man. This is hard to stay motivated with this kind of shit going on.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers.
How about you wait until I commit a crime before threatening me?
By then, it will be too late.
Oh, so you're
I
thought
can't
police.
help the dead, but I can warn the living. Stay the path.
It's supposed to be
and obey
1492,
the law,
not 1984.
and you have nothing to fear.
If you don't get that reference, you probably have no clue what the hell I was just talking about there. But anyway. Ugh. This is just, it's so hard to like even keep going when you got tech issues and broken quests. Pretty sure.
What do we do?
I've read all these, but I guess I'll look at them. This is the Lorocan thing about Night Song. Elf song parties, yay! Refugee hate. Rats. Anti-hag support group.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette?
That's terrible salesmanship. Get your act together.
I don't know how. I'm only 6.
I don't care. Stand up straight. Project your voice. Seriously? I'm trying to help the kid. Rough, tough love, man.
I know you.
You do?
How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected.
How do you know me? Yeah. Sorry, how do you know me?
How is such an overrated question. It's the who and the why that matter, darling. My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to.
Are your readers not also people of Baldur's Gate?
Well, there's people, and then there's people.
A little
You,
snobby
my
for a
dear,
journalist, babe.
are people. In fact, you're the star of the next edition.
Is this Orin again? Every time somebody starts acting funny, I'm like, are you Orin again? And what's the headline of that edition?
If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you.
I don't remember talking to this chick before. So I don't know if this is Dark Arch stuff. Or just somehow missed her. Did I get a say in this?
Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Can we just kill her?
Editors
Oh,
there
God.
couldn't give a toss about hanging, though.
I tried to do this stupid stop the presses quest. I managed it, but it was so bloody freaking annoying. So annoying. Anyway, let's look at our updates, I suppose. Night Song decides to camp with us. We should see what the wizard in Baldur's Gate wants with her. We found a poster that mentions a meeting for people who have survived hags. It's being held at Baron's Coop. We met a journalist, Estrasur, who told us we're set to star in the next edition of Baldur's Mouth Gazette. We should find out why. Assuming that quest isn't broken too. I don't really trust anything at this point, since we've had 3 hot fixes since patch 3, and Will's and Karlach's quests are still broken. So yeah, I don't trust anything right now.
Thank Helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute are back. Certainly encourages a brisk pace.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
What pong? This dude has nothing to say.
Here. We're safe.
Alright, let's go back around this way.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Well, if by interesting you mean broken, you are correct, babe.
I've got a long road ahead.
None of them have anything to say. Let's go talk to this dude.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interest.
You really won't feel it. What? It's not good to bottle things up.
Just disappears. Okay. Strange beggar lumbar.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot. The smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me.
Right. Usually people pay me not to hit them.
Tried that once. They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not?
Of course I'm not going to hit you.
Then move. Let someone else have a go.
Sorry guys, I was trying to be enthusiastic, but tech issues and broken quests are making it really hard not to be fucking pissed off. Alright. All this stuff is stealing, but I want to loot stuff.
Let's get going.
Yeah, why go down the main streets when you can screw around the alleys? That's what I say. What is this? Basilisk Gate Barracks. And apparently I can't reach it. Sure. Let's look at their mill. Okay. I think I have read these before, but... Right. Also, that. Know why it was messed up. Guess I forgot to fix it during all the nonsense. Basilisk Gate Barracks. Still can't reach it. Good thing I can read what the mouse says when I click on it. Don't think there's any reason to go in here, but we'll check it out.
I like your look. You've seen battle. Shed some blood. Could show these softies here how it's done.
Okay.
Never Never a dull moment.
Walk all the way around. Cool.
I am never sleeping on duty again.
Distract the gauntlet.
Yeah, I don't think there's much reason to be in here.
He's set on killing me.
I'm still trying to be a completionist, even with tech issues and broken shit.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder, which means I've got
Don't
no
I look like a
use
construction
for you.
worker in this outfit? Come on. Is everyone in the neighborhood as friendly as you?
Look here, lass. To get behind this place, you got to be tough as tacks. There's no winning over the hooligans at the Blushing Mermaid with a smile and a nice hello. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Or I could smack you. I mean, everything in my head is telling me to kill everybody, so, you know.
Hush, Lord. No, never mind. If you have a problem, speak to one of the other Fist. A rabid warg organised this inventory, judging by the mess they've left me.
Quit knocking around in there.
God. Talking to voices in her head again.
Keep crime reports short. Do not waste our time with frivolous issues.
The Duke's month. Per letter's death, it looks like it never went to print. Sickness in our city, dear reader, nibbles on the council's ear in private audience chambers. I think I read this. Okay. Oh, this chick. Guess I would save for like 5 minutes. Guess I'll do that.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
What's going on in here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless Fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was...
She seems to be having a day.
taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the Blushing Mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
So we're supposed to take it to an hour. Examine the flaming fist. Oof, 18. I only got a bonus of 1? What kind of sorcerer am I? Do that and that. I still don't want to waste spell slots, even though I'm probably not going to pass this. Oof. Fail. But since I can't get any more inspiration points, I guess we'll waste one on this. Fail again. Oh well. F it.
You sense nothing amiss.
What were we discussing?
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Forget the fist. Tell me everything you know.
Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
Is anyone else with you?
No. Unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
Let me just check. Oh, I fixed something. That's interesting. I was saying earlier that the whole right side of my screen was cut off on my stream. I kept trying to fix it last night and it wouldn't fix. I just hit like one thing now and it fixed itself. If only I could fix Will's and Carleck's quests now. But anyway, so at least I fixed one thing. Yay! You must have some witnesses, surely.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
Guess I'll go check that out.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer.
So,
come find me the moment you hear anything.
If you guys have been watching this for a while, the few of you that watch my VODs and have been keeping up with this playthrough, if you notice in the very... Exhausted. If you notice in the very beginning, I would not ever tell people that I was helping them. Because somebody who was in a hurry, because, you know, tadpoles, vampire hunters, all that stuff, he would disapprove when you flat out say, I'll help you, I'm a hero! Plus he hates the idea of people claiming they're heroes because, as he said, no hero ever helped him, and he prayed to every god under the sun, and nobody ever came to help him. But, yeah, in early game, he'll usually disapprove of you saying, I'll be your hero. I mean, you can still help everybody, just don't make stupid heroic proclamations like that. And now, I've been saying that more frequently, and I have not gotten any disapproval from him. Isn't that interesting? Alright. So am I actually... What is this exhausted thing that I keep seeing pop up? I don't know. But it's a little weird. Let's talk to What's Her Butt here.
Commander Portier, acting marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside.
At least I fixed one thing.
At capacity.
So right now, it seems like the only thing that's broken is just Will's and Carleck's quests. So that's lovely. Everything else seems to be working at the moment.
Your tools were stolen, right?
No.
No. You were mugged. Wait. I'm mixing
No.
you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
And I thought my brain had holes in it. You two are just hopeless. Alright. Prison entrance. And I think this door over here just goes outside. Always save before going through a door. Actually, anybody else have anything new to say?
Yes, darling.
More stuff I can't loot, damn it. I want to loot things.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Okay. Yep, everything in here is stealing. I honestly don't think there's much of a reason to go into this prison, but we'll have a look. Yes, I know, I said save before going through doors, but I literally just saved. Heapside Prison. Actually, you know what? I think this place actually has another exit. Because I think I remember going in here and getting a bit sidetracked.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So what was that thing that kept saying exhausted? Because she hasn't said anything about, I'd like to go to bed now. Stop with the freaking idiotic patch 3 doors.
What to do?
Okay, all these things that I can't loot without starting fights is hurting my soul. I must loot.
Don't go looking for trouble.
I'm looking for loot. In all the wrong places, apparently. Can't get through any doors. Ain't gonna talk to the robot. Don't want to talk to no robots.
Hello, hello, and all that.
Okay.
On your way.
They have so much to say. Well, this door looks important.
Quiet day, mostly. Don't go spoiling it.
I do love the fact that my dog collar is like glowing in the dark. It's kind of nice. See, it's a functional accessory.
That's curious.
What's curious? Talking about this hole back here? Yep.
Let's move.
Guess that's so you can escape prison.
No time to rest.
But yeah, I seem to recall there being another way out of here. Aha, manhole. That's what I thought. Because I remember coming in here and then, like, I could go through the latrine as well. There's a manhole and a latrine. But yeah, I seem to remember coming in here and then clicking on something and ending up somewhere completely different for like the next 4 hours. Why can I click on the latrine? That's what I'd like to know. Is it go the same place as the manhole? But it's supposedly, you can't touch it without getting in trouble, but this you can. So, I don't know. Yay! Thus begins our sewer adventure. Because we love us some sewers. Anything to say about our new surroundings?
Of all the places you've dragged me, this might just be the most foul. And that is saying something, given some of the things you've exposed me to.
Starion. You're just in a mood today, aren't you? Can you talk about the two of us?
I'm all pointy ears, my love.
He's just in a foul mood now that we're in Lower City. I mean, this is a pretty romantic place to kiss, isn't it? Will a kiss make you feel better even though we're in the sewers?
Can't get enough. I'm not surprised.
Patch 3. Cutting off my Astarion lines. A romantic kiss in the sewer. That'll fix everything.
Delicious.
He's just in such a mood today. I mean, I get it. He's back in the place where he was tortured for 200 years. But still.
I kind of like that moldy water smell.
Okay, Karlach. I don't think that's moldy water. But if you say so.
What's this I smell? Rotted eggs, clotted blood, and the overwhelming tang of sour cabbage.
Devil senses?
I expected worse. Much worse.
Okay. I'm still really, really fucking annoyed that Will's and Karlach's quests are broken, but it seems like all the other tech issues have gone away at the moment. For the moment. Knock on some wood real quick here. Okay. Oh, that looks all like some poisony fun times. Alright. I don't know if I can jump all the way over there. Probably not. Path is interrupted. Okay. Try it. Everybody move.
I have a lot on my mind. And well...
Hey, we all made it. Cool. I could have swore there's a lever. There's a lever there. The imp wants none of it. Imp's just too good for this nonsense, I guess. What are you doing, Impster? Being all precious about poison. Well, go. Guess I didn't click hard enough.
All's well that ends.
Okay.
As well as it could have.
So I'm pretty sure I do have some poison resistant stuff somewhere.
Can't give up now.
Let's go ahead and save again though before we do anything. And I think we're gonna have some traps to disarm.
How delicious.
But let's look for our poison proof stuff first of all. Okay, why is everybody in the wrong order here? Does he have it on him? I could have swore I had some. Fire resistance, necrotic resistance, psychic resistance. I also have a universal resistance one, I thought. Could have swore I did. Fire, necrotic, psychic. Thought I did. Maybe I imagined it. Interesting. That is odd, because I could have swore I had it. I mean, he has this on, but the potion usually works better.
Certainly.
Alright. Disarm that. He can click this. Let's click this first.
Very well then. Careful, I'm behind.
Okay. Rude, but sure. I took 1 point of damage at least. Alright, I guess we can get back in the party for now. But I'm gonna stay on him to continue disarming stuff. Yes, he has a plus 20. You aren't imagining it. That's what it said. Okay. So I'm really bummed about the quests being broken, but it seems like it sorted out the tech issues at least. So yay.
A crooked touch.
I love how I don't even have to check to add bonuses with him. He doesn't need them. The only way he can fail anything is if he gets a nat 1. Invasion plans for Baldur's Gate. Pretty sure I read that. What's this? Mermaid whiskey, purple dragon blush, and Mercember, whatever. Yep, we need more booze. Only got like 9,000 bottles back home. Yeah, I know. I hit the lever, so I probably don't have to do this, but better safe than sorry, I say. Does anybody know what you have to do to get the purple dice? Because the only ones I have are the default ones, the orange ones, and the blue ones. And I wanted the purple ones, but I don't seem to have that option for some reason. And I've got the digital deluxe edition, because I was an early access person. so I don't know why I don't have the purple ones that I've seen other people using. It's bugging me, though. Or updates. Oh god, this shit.
It's not safe here. It's too late for me, but not for you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you.
As soon as I... See, the first time... You're probably thinking that I'm just saying this because I know. But the very first time this happened in my full run, as soon as Lae'zel said, it's too late for me, but not for you, run, I'm like, this isn't really Lae'zel, is it? Because those are things she would never say. So as soon as she said that, I'm like, this is Orin again, isn't it? Because she just would not say those things. But anyway. Turn back from what?
Orin the Red.
My sister!
She seized me from her
and I'm the redhead.
Bore me here to Baal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood.
Your belly looks fine.
She said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me.
Gotta get rid of that hat, babe.
I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful.
And that just backed up my theory that it wasn't Lae'zel when she said that. But I've heard people say that they've had Gel and even Astarion get kidnapped. I think somebody even said that they had Karlach get kidnapped. I've heard people say that Yenna got kidnapped, but every single time I've played this, I mean, I did it on my full run, I did it on Astarion, and I did it on this. Every single time it's been Lae'zel. I will not run. I have no fear of Orin.
You'd underestimate Orin the Red.
I mean, we're sisters.
The last mistake you'll ever make.
Hey, sis. So didn't miss you.
It, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek?
Yes, I've already been through this place.
Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you.
Heisenberg and Lady D reunited, guys, right in front of us. Ari Village, Heisenberg, Lady D, Neil Newbon, Maggie Robertson. Do you guys not know these things? Come on. Heisenberg, Lady D. They're reunited. Pay attention, guys. All right. I never trusted her anyway. I honestly, you might think that Astarion would say this one, but when we had Lae'zel and the Zathist, he was like, we're not just going to let her die, are we? He was actually worried, and he approved when we helped her. And that was clean back in Act 2, guys. So, you know. God, the dogs are carrying on again. God, I hate these fucking dogs. All right. Gortash warned me you'd try something like this.
Gortash, the little Lord of Darkness. I know him well. Yes, yes, and he knows me. Knows how my
He's a silly man thing.
Sculpt and carve this city. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels.
The mutt?
Drag skin from flesh.
There's a mutt?
From bone. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. A child of Baal.
Hey, leave me out of this.
One whose veins pump with his poison. I know my slaughter king is near.
Yeah, I'm right next to him.
He wants to see us duel, to taste. We shred each other on his unholy soil.
Well, this is Darkguard stuff.
But not yet. Not until my kin proves worthy. The tyrant Gortash must be slaughtered. His netherstone must be taken. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can the duel begin. My bloodkin and I will create exquisite carnage. The victor will set the world to slaughter.
I'm just wondering how different this would be if I was on myself.
That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
It is odd that she's like acting like I'm not even here. But yeah, I wonder how different... Why am I getting a backpack? Oh, from Lizelle. I wonder how different that would have been without it being Astarion that triggered the conversation. And I'm...
At least things have stayed interesting.
Freaking encumbered again. Alright. It was just dumb luck that I happened to be looting an Astarion when she appeared. Alright. What's in this stupid backpack that just encumbered me? Why? Why are we frozen? Hoping it's just quick saving. Hello, game. Why are you freezing on me? Opening inventory and quick saving has broken the game. Is that it? Yeah, my game's like frozen right now. I love patch 3. I really, really do. Alright, let me see if I can reload or not. Doesn't appear so. My game is just completely frozen right now. Didn't they say something about some kind of bug or blocker that happened opening something while saving or something? Because my game's completely frozen. It's not the stream this time, guys. It's my game. Oh, God. And then the F8 kicked in, so now we gotta wait on a load screen. That was really fucking weird, though. Alright. Hopefully it actually registered that save. Probably, because the F8 didn't kick in until after. Watch it freeze again, because I had my inventory open. But I think it should auto-close the inventory when the game reloads. I think. I guess I got impatient. I have to wait on the not really that quick of a save before I can open my inventory. Oh, did I mention that patch 3 is a buggier mess than early access ever was? Definitely seems to be the case. We've had 3 hotfixes since patch 3, and I've run into more problems since patch 3 than I ever ran into in early access. Most of the problems in early access were just like little graphical bugs and shit. And occasionally dialogue cutting out. But patch 3 is such a fucking mess. Okay. Now, can I look at my inventory?
Looking ahead.
Is it going to break again? Alright, seems to be fine now. What is this stupid backpack you gave me, babe? Oh, all her shit. Guess we'll just give it to Karlach. Because I don't need any of that. Gonna add that to wares. I guess I'll not so quick save again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13. That was a 13-second quick save. Not too quick. Anyway, what were we doing? Something. Alright, I think he already disarmed both of those.
Anything of use?
Okay, so we came in over here, yes?
Don't waste a step.
Did we? Where did we come in? Thought it was over here. Oh, up there, because then we jumped down. Okay. So there's a door this way, and there's a door that way, and that's the one Orin came out of. I think first we'll explore this way.
All right. What now?
Oh, these fuckers. Okay. Alright. Let's see. How do we want to do this?
What now?
Oh, yeah. There's also a lever over here.
Free for the taking.
I'm trying to pickpocket a star. Couldn't help myself. Just had to reach into Starion's pants. I'm sorry, darling. I got a little overeager. Alright. Anyway. Huh. Surprised they didn't actually notice that when we did that.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
Oh, shit. What's going on with my spell slots? Oh, yeah, the stupid, rolls that I was doing. Actually, I've got the fancy ring now, so I'll just do that. Why am I not hiding anymore, though?
I don't need any attention right now.
Pretty sure Will's spell slots are fine.
Let's not get caught off guard.
Alright. One more not so quick save.
These boots have seen everything.
Should probably have Astarion or maybe even Karlach go first, because she's got to get the closest.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Let's actually de-group. Make this thing go invisible, because it's not hiding anyway, like a dumb butt. So let's just go over here. If the imp gets killed, we'll just make a new one. It's fine. I really wish the familiars could loot stuff, but I guess that would cause problems. Okay, 19, 19, 19, 53. Although this one's the closest. Oh, what is this? Actually, come back here for a second, imp. We'll try something different. Alright. What do you even have, Will? I don't even know what freaking powers you even have anymore, sir. It's been so long since I've had him in my party.
I could go for a good meal.
Guess she can use this. Path is interrupted. Really? Imp, you're in the way.
Dum-de-dum.
Alright. Attitude, Karlach. Alright, so we're all in combat now except the imp. Let's go ahead and give it a save here. I think we'll be fine, but I always like saving at the beginning of a fight. Let's send the imp over here. Well then, fly over there, dumbass. Did it kill one of them? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think it killed one dude. Well, 2 down. So whose turn actually is it? Astarion's, of course. It's always Astarion's turn. Oh, you can't see me, you say?
Ready or not? Outmaneuver them. I'm ready.
But no. We're a little busy right now, Astarion. I mean, what? Take this one out or do more damage to this one. Go over to her. Yep, she got way too many points. Critter. No, that's right. Unstoppable is annoying. Can't reach destination. I bet you can, though. Oh, that's right. I took his good gloves off. Which means now he can't do anything else. We'll move him up here, though. Alright.
Bye forever, pal.
Have her. She won't be able to rage, but it's fine. Alright. She still has 50 points. She still have unstoppable on her. That means she can only take 1 point of damage, right? Let me check. I think that's what it means. Reduce the next damage taken by an enemy to 1. Okay. That's what I thought it meant. So we'll just hit her with a regular attack first. Yep, critter. Although, shit, that's right. That was probably not the best thing to do. So let's hit her with this now. Okay. Stunning what? Stunning gaze. She needs 18. She rolled 20 and got a crit. Let's not. It's my turn, you say? Okay, she's got 28. That one's got 9. I think we'll hit this one. Nightblade Chris. No. Nightblade Chris? No. Deathhead's All Blythe? Yes. Okay. So she's down to 14 now. I have a bonus, but it's not really much I need to do, I don't think. I guess Karlach's a little bit hurt, but I'm the only one that doesn't have a heal. That's right. I'm the only one that doesn't have a heal. I thought I had like 8 or something, but I don't remember if that's an action or a bonus action. It's probably an action. I'm not a healer. I don't speak healer. Let's see. Is there anything I can drink? Just so I don't waste my bonus action. Bloodlust. I mean, she's almost dead. Whatever. We'll just move on, I guess. We'll just move on.
Forever dauntless.
Okay, she's got 14 left. Guess we'll use that. Uh, 16, they rolled a 14. Bye, babe. Alright. What are we rolling for? What the hell set that off? Didn't we already turn this off?
With haste. No one stopped me yet.
Well, actually click it, babe. I don't know what that imp's doing. Oh, that's right, he's not with us. Alright, let's try clicking it again then. That was weird. Okay, anyway.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Back to what we were doing, which was walking around in here and looting stuff, right? Got 2 hours till Neil's on. Neil/Astarion.
Looking ahead.
Okay, and yes, he is playing DG3. And yes, he romanced himself. But he had the underwear bug at the time, so it was super annoying. That his first time ever seeing his romance scene was when the underwear bug was in the game. I don't think anybody's going to use any of this shit. How many seconds till I'm encumbered? And you know what? Before patch 3, multi-select was working. And now it doesn't seem to want to anymore. Patch 3, did I mention, is the biggest ridiculous joke in the history of all patches. In case you didn't know, it is. Oh, I've got so much junk. Here you go, Karlak. I guess that's fine for now. Still going to be encumbered in 3 seconds, as always. As always. Alright, let's loot these fools. That's weird camera. Ugh. Jeez. Why am I so encumbered? What is it that is effing me up here? Dies, and this freaking bomb weighs 32 pounds. Because, yeah, I've got all this stuff from my mod, but it really doesn't weigh that much. Guess we can give her this stuff, too. I mean, it doesn't really weigh anything, but... Sure, you can have that, too, and that, and that, and that. And that. And that. I don't know. That's still... Only put me down to 210. I was 215 a second ago. Alright, so this... There's another lever here. What? What are we stepping on? I don't get it. Weirdness. But yeah, I would say we could sell stuff, but I don't really have that much stuff to sell. I'm just permanently encumbered anymore. Alright. Guess we can go loot this stuff down here, because... Actually, F it. I'm just going to loot it on Karlak at this point. Because I know that I'm going to pick up 2 things, and then be, like, encumbered. Well, she gets camp stuff. So I should have sent that money to me, but it's fine. Oh yeah. Honey child, you need to, like, heal. Have a potion. Okay. Yeah, actually... Have another one. And another one. At least it'll reduce some weight, right? I mean, I know, yeah, we could short rest, but with the encumbrance issues, I'm just going to start drinking potions. At least it'll reduce some weight. don't care. She can hold the money for now. I'll get it from her later. I just am still annoyed, though, that Will's and Karlach's quests are completely broken. Still, after 3 hot fixes. Alright. I think that's most of the stuff to loot in here, right? I think that's most of it.
Still alive. So that's progress. Let's move.
Okay. Onward.
Let's see.
More dead folks.
What's in here? What's inside?
Well, they had a whole lot of nothing, which I guess is good, since I'm like 2 seconds from being encumbered. That looked like it should have been a trap, but it apparently wasn't.
Always room for more.
Well, found a trap. Didn't say a word about it, though. Love how, like, Dark Urge never comments about traps. She's just like, oh, they'll find it or they won't. I'm getting a little bit hungry. But I was still planning to raid Neil, so. Speaking of, let me go ahead and set up the raid now. I just mean I'm going to, like, type it in chat, so that way when he does come on, I just have to hit enter. Alright. Onward.
Best get going.
Yeah, I need to sell stuff, but I don't really have that much stuff to sell, honestly. But I'm still getting encumbered every 2 seconds.
No traps, please.
We just got rid of a trap. Don't think we can walk down in that nonsense. Alright, another door. Let me guess, I need a Astarion to get through it. Yep. Why do I even try? I mean, occasionally we have a key, like one every 200 doors we have a key for.
Simple.
Really? That's the only way he could possibly fail is if he gets a 1. Well, we've got 34 Thieves' Tools. That's some weight we can get rid of. He's like, oh, we need to get rid of weight? Okay, I'll get a nat 1 for you, babe, so we can, like, get rid of some Thieves' Tools.
Despite everything?
Doesn't this look lovely?
Something good here, I hope.
I don't even know why I'm trying to loot. Like, no. Within 1 second, she's going to be encumbered again. Alright. Is the waypoint over here, or is it further over? Oh yeah, anything new to say now that Orin came and kidnapped Liesel?
You almost pity Orin, taking Lae'zel like that. Give her half a chance, and she'll rip out the shapeshifter's spine.
Probably.
Bloody shape-shifting freak! No one takes my Githyanki and gets away with it!
You're a Githyanki, huh? Okay.
Damn it all. We've got to get Lae'zel back. If that means killing Gortash, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright.
At the ready.
Waypoint. Ugh. Yeah. I didn't mark it off. Really? You're right there, but you can't reach it. Let's see if you can throw it. Yep. I saw somebody say that. If you can't reach something, try to throw it. For some reason, that works. Silly, but true. Usually breaks it, but you know, whatever. It's fine. Oh, boy. Tech issues fixed, quests broken. Ugh, it's a two-pronged day, isn't it, though? Am I supposed to be able to click that? That's just random.
I've got a long road ahead.
What's that?
More stuff that I can't carry. Well, these two can go to Astarion. Dead fools.
Let's have a look.
Living large Timbo. Encumbered. If I could actually pick them up. I guess I could pick up one more thing. Wood chips grunt. Some of these people's names, man. Ugh. Yeah. This seemed to work a little better before patch 3. Hey, look, I'm encumbered. Shocking. Oh, come on. Yes, I know I'm encumbered. Well, heavily encumbered now. Ugh. Yes, I know. I'm working on it. I just wanted to finish picking stuff up, thank you. I mean, I could make Astarion carry the dyes, because at least then I'd be able to find them, and he never leaves my party. So I guess I can give that to him. Oh no, that would make him encumbered, because I think he's got the torso too, doesn't he? Alright, fine. Why are they all carrying so much heavy stuff? Shields and splint mill armor and nonsense such as that. Alright. Hi, Arabella. What you doing chilling in the sewers, babe?
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Arabella?
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
Mm-hmm. Alright. See, I got +1 for that, +4 for that. I guess we'll try that. Ugh. Why do I have such a horrible bonus? Oh well, I guess I got it. Dirty 20.
Arabella's inner voice is quieted by thoughts from the far past. The stone holds records of all those who have passed by it. The histories flow from Arabella into
so
you.
startled?
Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The girl is collecting every last vision. It's as natural as breathing for her.
Well, could this damn stone help me with my memories? You're right, the stone's incredible. I saw past events as if I'd been there myself.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen.
There are corpses everywhere. What happened?
Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with.
You've been on your own this whole time.
Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning. Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so.
See, I can't even interact with this stone. I was like, well, if this thing shows me the past, shouldn't I be able to interact with it? I mean, Gortash told me a bit, I suppose. But still. So Dark Urge still isn't saying much other than, go kill everybody, you like it. Kill Orin. Let us roll the city, blah blah blah. Orin's kidnapped Lae'zel. Find Lash Up Ball and free our companion. Okay. Oh yeah, this. At Basilisk Gate we met a distraught Laura. She claimed her daughter Vanra is missing. That she vanished when the pair were in the Blushing Mermaid. She begged us for help. But yeah, what does this say now? You had a vision divine. The truth is restored. You are a pure blood spawn of Baal, the former head of this temple. Return. Kill Sister Orin, who usurped your place. Return and restore your birthright. Lead the cult of murder until all in this world dies by your hand. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Okay, anyway. I just wanted to make sure it didn't update anything else. Alright.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
So, what other nonsense can we do down here? We haven't even, like, covered most of the upper area because we decided to go through a silly little... What? Who's having a problem? Oh, that's Arabella? What? Where are you going, babe? Where the hell is she going? Thought she said she was going to stay there. Alright, cool. Grease and oil everywhere. That's interesting. What? He was just asking.
Can't give up now.
Go away, fire. I got stuff to loot. Even though I get encumbered after picking up one thing. But that's beside the point. Is that gonna burn me? It's like, okay. I think I read this before. Just promised for your customer. Not easy to slip past. Bone cloaks and fists. Okay. You know what? That reminds me. I haven't even touched this for like years. I always forget about it. Can't make anything anyway. Rude. Alright. This isn't the one you can go up, I don't think. Guess we can go talk to all the little greasy boys.
All right.
Love them.
What now?
Okay. So let's see. What even is close to us right now? The Blushing Mermaid, Murder Target Alexandra, Steelwitch Foundry, find Steelwitch. And over here is what? Investigate the murders, Gauntlet Devella, Philogre's Fireworks. So this one's like the closest, so we'll start heading in that general direction. I know there's a lot more to the sewers. I just want to try to at least get an idea of what direction I should be heading in. Even though, knowing me, I'm just going to try to explore every single inch of the place, like usual.
What are we supposed to be doing?
What do you just say for yourself, Rat?
We think we know.
That was helpful, thanks. Now, I think this is the door we came in, right?
What's the name of that river down there? Whatever it's called, it's impressive.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones.
Sounds fun.
And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites.
Isn't he a hottie?
Yes, cousin.
I meant him.
Excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Saren's
Can I
funeral
offer you my
pyre.
sister instead? She's kind of annoying. Just found out she was my sister the other day. Interestingly enough. Alright, let's see. Number 2. I do like 3 as well. I'm like, what are you on about? Go on then. Let's see whose flame is bigger. Oh, ouchies. That's a roll. I guess we'll waste a spell slot on this one. Got it.
I cannot. I am the last of us left to do the rites.
Last of Us? That's a different game, dude.
Do the rites. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Saren's final resting place and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Okay, so the closest one we have is the murder target Alexander, right? So we'll try to head in that general direction. I'm sure we'll be back here again, even if we don't cover every little inch of the place. Grease everywhere. Now, if I blow this grease up, they're probably going to attack me, ain't they? I mean, I could throw water at it, but that'll take all day.
Down there.
Wizard called it the sewer.
Sewer.
Whatever it's called, it's
Alright,
impressive.
let's all walk over the grease and see how many of us fall on our asses. That'll be fun. Ugh. More stuff that's gonna encumber me.
Did you go for a swim?
If I could actually get it to pick up. Alright.
Don't know how to swim.
Grease on stairs. That seems safe. Oh my god. This worked better before patch 3. This multi-select thing. But everything worked better before patch 3, honestly. Yeah, I said it. Wizard's lunatic already murdered one of his close companions. Out of sheer paranoia, it's likely none would believe his tale of tadpoles, no matter what truth he saw, but end him all the same. Orin will brook no failure when we are so close, and even so, lost soul will make a fine offering to our Lord. Oh, more notes about my sis. Okay, this is not even letting me select stuff now.
What's the name of that river down there?
Okay. I'm heavily encumbered again. Shocking, isn't it? I don't even have that much stuff to sell. It's these damn bombs I'm carrying around. Very annoying. Oh, Karlak, more junk for you to carry, darling. Oh, boy. It's the bombs. They're just a total pain in the butt. Alright. Such a nice place. I just got unencumbered. Let's pick up some more junk. Could I move, though? Thanks. Oh, and now Karlak's encumbered. Ah! It's a never-ending struggle. We do need to sell stuff. But luckily, I think we can find a vendor somewhere near here. If I remember how to get to them. I'm not good with the navigation, folks. Will, you are barely carrying anything. How about you carry some stuff? Because I'm going to be pawning off more stuff on Karlak in a second anyway. That's good enough. Oh, God. Will, why did we bring you? Oh, yeah. Because we were hoping your quest wasn't still broken. And it is, just like Karlax. I need to sell stuff. I can't click. There. Let me click. Alright. You guys good now? Y'all done whining? No, Karlach is still encumbered. Really, man? Will, you want that stuff? We seriously gotta go and sell stuff. I guess we should just go sell stuff, but I was hoping we could get to the other vendor. But we do have the waypoint down here, I suppose. F it. We'll just go sell stuff. It's driving me crazy at this point. Alright. I think there's somebody to sell stuff to there. Sunlight again. What is this? Zeros things coming off of me.
Only way to raise awareness.
Maybe we should go to Worm's Rock. I don't think we found any vendors over here yet. Or South Span. Let's do that. Oh, God, yes. Just go. Because we haven't explored much of Lower City yet. But there are vendors in Southern Span, Worms Crossing, whatever. Alright. Gosh. An hour and a half till Neil/Astarion's on. Yay. Hello, load screen. Could you go away? So where shall we go after this? I guess we'll go back to Basilisk Gate because we ended up in the sewers just because we went through some manhole in the prison or something. But I guess we'll start heading towards whatever's closest quest-wise and then get sidetracked 90 times like I do.
A librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on her paws and...
I won't let anything happen.
Now, is this the flop house?
You're exhausted.
Yes, this is the flop house.
All-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
We do have
I don't mind.
this one vendor in here.
Well, I do.
No time to rest.
Which means we're getting a real room.
Okay. We're back, but I'm going to save just in case the bug comes back because I don't trust it.
This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't look at you funny in here. Need anything?
Yep. I need you to buy a bunch of junk. And yes, I'm doing it that way. It seems to bug out less when you do it that way. Alright. Let's save again before we go to trade and hope it doesn't mess up. The only one I've seen with the bug so far is the mummy at the circus. The rest of them have been okay. Oh god, she doesn't have much money. Sure, I guess we can buy some of her stuff. First of all, can we save before we go any further? Yes, okay. So far the mummy's the only one I've been getting the error with since the last hotfix. But insufficient gold. Shocking. But there's a couple of things we can buy off of her, but let's get rid of this junk first. As much as we can. Alright. Let's get back to barter. Back to me. I'll grab this and this. And these. More potions, because I'm not carrying enough stuff yet. Alright. So you can go up to 276. See, I'm not even carrying that much junk. It's just those damn bombs are so damn heavy. Okay, let's go back and see if we can sell a couple more things to her. She's got 140. Sure, I'll give you a discount. I don't care. Just take my junk, please. Alright, let's hope I can save again. The bug isn't back. I don't trust it. I don't. Alright, looks like we're good. Bye, babes. Alright. Who's talking? I don't know. Somebody's talking. Give me my money, honey. Actually, we can send this to camp. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so now where is our next thing? Quest. I can talk. Alright. So we're here. Got Raphael up there. F that shit. Confront Lord Gortash. Well, that's broken. Return to Mizora. That's broken. Speak to Leroican. Alright, sure. We'll try to confront him again.
Let's rehearse
But-
this one more time. Pretend I'm a
Yeah, I'm pretty
fist
sure
and tell me
Will's
what
and
you're
Karlach's
doing
quests
in
are
the
still
house.
broken. We left the zone and came back. It might have fixed it, but I seriously doubt it. Stop it. I don't want to talk to you.
Citizen, you are being accompanied
Oh, God.
by a malfunctioning steel watcher.
Don't want to talk to
Please
you, buddy.
stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized ice valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Yeah, we'll get right on that. Same thing Damon said. Do you know how to fix this malfunctioning engine?
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
Why does it think you're one of them?
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate
And
dismantling.
now I'm getting hungry. I do have snacks, but they're sweet things, and sweet things always make me more hungry, so I don't know if I want to eat those. Where's the Steelwitch Foundry?
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors.
Well, you just told us
This
to go there.
malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Bye-bye, babes. But what I was going to say before the stupid robot got in my way is maybe us going to another zone and coming back fixed Will's and Karlach's quests, but I'm not going to count on that. Because I think I tried that in my Astarion run, and it didn't help. Speaking of, listening, you gotten anything new to say?
Hello, my sweet.
Nope. Alright. Okay. I mean, we can try to talk to Gortash or Mizora, but I think they're still bugged out. Okay, Mizora's not even here anymore. That's right, she moved down to the other side. Alright, we'll try to talk to Gortash again, but I'm pretty sure it's just broken. Just like when I tried to do it on my Astarion run a couple
Here goes
weeks ago.
nothing.
Week and a half or so ago. And now there's suddenly blood all over the place. Could we explain why there's blood all over the place?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Like, nobody cares about the fact there's blood all over the place? Okay, he's not in here anymore. All these people are still here, though. Okay. We already talked to most of these people, I believe.
Still alive.
Just random blood all over the place, and nobody's saying a word about it, and I really want to kill these things. Okay, these doors still all off limits? Yeah. I don't know.
No time to rest.
Okay, we gotta go north to get to all our quests. Hey, I managed to go through that door without having to scroll, like, way past it. Let me guess, you're still bugged out, Missouri? You're gonna tell us to go to the coronation, which we already went to? Again?
I have something to ask.
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit.
Ugh.
A fate to remember.
Yep.
I guarantee.
Will's and Karlach's quests completely broken, just like they were about a week and a half ago when I tried them on my Astarion run. Alright, guess we're going back this way. I have to fix my combat log again. Why did we cut off Astarion's song? Interesting. I suppose I can eat my sweet snacks, but they're in a noisy container, so pardon it, guys. Okay. But the thing is, every time I eat sweets, it just makes me hungrier, so that's kind of pointless, honestly. But it's the quickest thing. Come on. Load screen. Okay. I mean, I appreciate the load screen giving me time to eat, but it's okay. This is a long load screen.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldur's Gate proper. Smuggling
So,
or any other form of deceit will not be
let's head towards the nearest quest and get distracted 15 times along the way. So we're here. Nearest one is... Oh god. I hated that fucking quest so much. I hated it so much. The Stop the Presses one. So it's like directly west of us? So like this direction?
No more citizens strung up to die by the city. I really need this courtship with care.
Of course, now I can't actually go in a straight line, so I'm gonna end up getting all discombobulated again.
I know you're hurting.
I want to have a word.
Bring her back, will it?
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
Okay then. And what happened here? That person's just knocked out.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Thing down here busted her skull. These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
What a lovely town.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
But what do you expect? You have robots beating people up. You
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
Good question.
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer. Not anymore.
Well, that's because you were dumb. Alright, neither of those want to talk.
My friend's knee. Let her go. One blow. One blow and she drops like she's dead.
Well, maybe she is.
Alright. I really did not want to do this freaking Baldur's Gate quest, because it just... I like that Baldur's Mouth quest, because it was just painful. Oh, the Stormshore Tabernacle.
No, never mind.
That's part of Gel's stuff, I believe.
Stormshore Tabernacle.
Now, I think Astarion had a line here, too. I haven't heard it, but I've heard people mention it. Yeah, so apparently Astarion's got a really good line in here, but I've not heard him say it in my games. Will he say it if I talk to him?
Hello, beautiful.
No. Maybe I gotta click on something. This is Shar, is it not? Or Saluna? I thought the peacock stuff was Shar. Saluna.
You see an altar dedicated to Saluna.
Read that which is inscribed upon the altar.
An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Saluna. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. Your scholarship of religion tells you no more."
Okay. Yeah, I know that Gel's the one that needs to come here. But since we're here... Oh, it's just apparently stealing, even though it doesn't say stealing when you click on it. Same problem I had in the gnome place. Mistra.
Here we go.
Gel's lovely ex.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra. Mistra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards, and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you more.
I'm so good with the religions. I ain't making an offer to none of you fools. I just want to know what I have to do to get the Astarion line I've heard people talk about.
Greetings, child of faith.
Child?
Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
No idea. What can I do here?
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
Yeah, I got like 23 of them, dude. Who are you anyway?
I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle.
Is that your real name?
I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need.
Yeah, the only time I came here before was because of Gel's quest, because I normally have him with me.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate,
so
hear this humble plea.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant.
Let's read.
Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Your knowledge of religion tells you nothing more about the worship of Helm.
At least I'm consistent with the failed religion checks, guys. Right, there's like one more over here. I'm going to try to click on the Astarion too, see if that's what triggers his line. And apparently this stuff that says it's not stealing actually is, so we'll just ignore it now.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr.
That's who the ones that when Karlach did said that they were worshipping. They were liars, but still.
Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution. Your knowledge of religion isn't extensive enough to tell you more.
Everyone I found. Gotta love that. Alright. Let's see if we do this on Astarion, if we get any other dialogue. Because I heard that he has a really good line in here. But I've never heard it in my own game or seen it on anybody else's. I just heard about it. So let's talk to the least important one first. The little magic chickie.
Let's see.
You see an altar dedicated to Mystra.
Let's read the words again.
Mystra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Even though you do not follow her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. She is the one true spell at the heart of all spells. The weave could not be in better hands.
Well, I'm still not getting any starting lines, but at least he passed the check, I suppose.
One step at a time.
Random hatch.
You see an altar dedicated to Selûne. An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. Goddess of the moon and stars, her words and light have long helped wanderers to find their way. Perhaps it could help you, too."
Right. I'm not hearing this line that he's supposed to have in here. And I realize we're repeating stuff, but he's apparently passing these checks. So we are getting other dialogue.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant. Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Your knowledge of religion tells you nothing more about the worship of Helm.
Interesting. Passed the first two.
Don't touch me.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr. Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution. Your knowledge of religion isn't extensive enough to tell you more.
That's weird. He passed the first two, but failed the next two. Will he say this?
All right.
He sounds so thrilled. All right.
So may it be. Greetings, child of faith.
Stop
Be
calling us
welcome to the
childs.
Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive.
I'm just
How
trying to
may
get
I
this
serve
damn
you
line I
this
heard
day?
about. Leave. He ain't got nothing new to say. Now, should we try to go in the hatch?
What now?
Blessings for the refugees. Dude, go back to what you were doing. Go back to what you're doing, dude. I want to see what's in your basement. Because mainly I just want to see if I can figure out where this damn Astarion line happens. Okay, he's looking that way.
On tippy toes.
Let's save before we do this stuff. I'm not trying to commit crimes. I just am trying to get Astarion lines.
Let's go.
Get this shit messing up again. Don't mind us.
Traps. How
Why
considerate.
is there a bunch of traps in a tabernacle basement? What the hell's that about? And apparently it's illegal to disarm them. I just came in here to try to get an Astarion line. Wasn't expecting all this nonsense. What? Will he say anything now?
Stop me yet.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
I don't know.
over.
Allegedly he has a line in here, but I can't seem to trigger it. I mean, yeah, we could steal stuff. Confidential report record.
Seems simple enough. At least things have stayed interesting.
Giving outdoor sermon, validate with other civilians. Witness observed bloodied offering on central shrine. A severed hand. Upon inspection, witness noted an attached scroll fragment reading, "Murder shall be holy again." Thank you for your report, Vicar. While we've not been able to identify the hand in question, we suspect this is linked to another investigation currently taking place. We'll keep some fists on standby near the tabernacle. Regarding prayer monitoring. My dearest Duke Portier, I appreciate we live in unusual times and the code of the Absolute poses an unprecedented threat. However, I will not be logging the prayers offered at the tabernacle under any circumstances. It's a violation of the trust of the gathered faithful of our great city and beyond place in the institution. And quite frankly, I'm insulted you would ask this of me. Besides, parchment is expensive and we get a lot of prayers. Yours indignantly, Vicar. A sarcophagus, a wooden trunk. That definitely looks like a trap as well.
What a day. This way.
How do you even get in there? I mean, in case I wanted to see what was in there. How would I do that? Have to Misty step it? They actually want you to Misty step, because look at that. There's like no other way in there, I don't think. Interesting. Who's still got the infinite Misty step?
Well, hello.
He doesn't. I do. What's in here? You can't use. Strength? 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 What? Well, I do have the spell replacement ring, so I guess I can waste some spells. Sure, I'll take the scroll. Yes, I realize I'm stealing stuff from a church. What's your point?
More interesting times.
God, strength again. Oof. Yeah, that went well. Ugh. Alright. Let's get me out of here and see if Carla can do this. Perception failed. That's always a good sign. Karlak. She can only use this once. Unless I put some other gloves on her. short rest. So I guess we could take a short rest and she could do it again. Oh, jeez. Will. Knee. Use 1 luck point to gain advantage. Well, I already got advantage. Ugh. I don't know why I always hear weird noises when dice are rolling. Sort of heroism. Guess we'll take that. Sure, why not? Now, she needs a short rest to get back out of here.
Well, some rest's better than none.
Let's get going.
Okay, I failed a perception check. Could somebody pass it? Oh, God. Somebody? Anybody?
Oh dear.
Thank you.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Alright. Why are there all these traps down here? Seems like a strange place for traps. Guess we'll
Making me sweat.
loot on Karlak. Actually, we'll just see what's in there.
Yoink.
Probably nothing I want, honestly. Nothing really.
Hey ho.
Yeah, don't need any of this junk. Can go light the
What do we
candles
have
though.
here?
Can't give up now.
Alright, let's give it another save. I don't know why I'm down here or what reason. I just know I was trying to get an Astarion line that apparently exists, but I've never heard.
Moving in. Looking ahead.
Another trap.
Keep a blade close.
And of course, I didn't say anything about it this time either.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Now I'm wondering if it's a Dark Urge thing that she doesn't mention traps, or they just didn't record the trap lines for this Tav voice. Probably the second one. Still. We done?
What's the story?
Seeing if there's anything loot worthy. Nope. Not in there. Offerings to Tyr, huh?
Open up.
Hammer of the Just. Tempting, but I guess we'll leave it there, because I don't think anybody's going to use it anyway.
Well, well, well.
I will take this stuff, though. Weak gifts for weak beings? Why can I not move the camera? Take the measly offerings to the gods for yourself. Mistra. Castigated by divinity? Affected entities cursed by transgressed and irritable gods. When it falls unconscious, it immediately dies. Moreover, when it dies, a terrible envoy of the offended deity is conjured from the entity's corpse. Well, that sounds interesting. We have remove curse, I believe, so we'll be fine. But that's interesting. I'm not going to use it now, though, because who knows what other curse she's going to get when I'm down here. Okay, we already looked at that one. Offerings to Helm.
Attention.
Shield. We'll leave that. Don't care. Oh, do I have that curse too? Whoops.
What's cooking?
Alright. What is that? You gain +2 bonus to spell save DC? Gain additional use of channel divinity. Eh. Guess we'll just send that to camp. Might be good for Shadowheart. I don't know what she has on currently. Alright, so we got some curses to remove. Whoops. Alright. Who's got remove curse now? I'm pretty sure I got scrolls for it. Scrolls. Scrollsies.
What to do?
Yep, I got 2 exactly. How convenient. Cast spell. Better work. Oh, okay. Interesting. What the hell are we fighting? A Deva. I still have to finish removing the curse from what's her butt. Okay. Alright, anyway. Am I close enough for that to count? Yes, I am.
Yes.
Well. Haven't seen this in anybody else's stream. My goodness, you got a lot of health. Are we gonna get another one to fight after this? I'm guessing we probably will.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Alright. Are you immune to radiant damage? You might be. We should probably check. Resistant, not immune. Let's do this first, I guess. I still gotta remove the curse from her. Oh god. What? Interesting. Okay. Okay. My goodness. This guy's gonna take forever to kill.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yeah, we kind of stole some offerings, but you know... Stuff around. Ugh, so much junk. God, why do I have so much junk? Alright. What melee type thing do I got? Hey, I think planar binding might actually work on this one. Haven't found anybody it works on, but it might work on this one. Saved, of course. Am I gonna get op attacked? Doesn't look like I'm going to. We haven't even looked in this one yet. I guess we did. That's the one that had the amulet in it. Organizing as I go, it's fine. Yeah, I've not seen this encounter in my own game or anybody else's. I guess nobody else thought to break into the basement of the church and steal the offering. I'm not doing an evil playthrough, I'm just chaotic neutral, and I'm like, well, I just wanted to see if there was any good loot. I was honestly just trying to get Astarion's line. That's all I was trying to do, honestly.
Harry!
Slowly getting there. Is anybody hurt? Not really. Impster. Miss. Oh, that's right, he can attack twice. Rude. Sentinel. Top attack. Okay, Astarion is dazed, which isn't great. Daze me, I'll bite you. Seems fair. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Pommel strike. Just hit him. One again. Alright, I guess just do this. There, how do you like being dazed, bitch? Okay.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I mean, I was just seeing if there was any loot. That's all I wanted to do. Alright, he's got 94 points left, though. Which is a lot. Good and evil. Banishment? I mean, there's only one enemy, so that's not really going to be that helpful to me. Blindness. I mean, he's already dazed. Haste. Guess I could cast that on myself so I can get another action. Okay. Organizing as I go. Okay, this is where I was. I mean, it doesn't do much damage, but it won't miss, at least. Oh, that's right. I always forget about my meta magic. Now, Careful Spell wasn't working before. Think I should try it. It wasn't working before, though. Careful Spell. It's not supposed to hurt my people, right? That's the way Careful Spell's supposed to work, right? Yeah. That's a bit of a bug, I think. That should not have hurt any of my people. That's a bit of a bug. That should not have hurt any of them. You saw me click Careful Spell, guys. It was this one. That's the 4th time I've tried it and it hasn't worked. I'm pretty sure it's just broken. Like almost everything else in patch 3. I don't know if it worked before patch 3. Okay, seriously, why? Why are you moving my bar without me telling you to? Look at that shit. I just want to move stuff over and it keeps moving my bar. Stop trying to move my bar. It's still doing it. Oh, God, that's fucking annoying. Why is it such a problem for me to just move stuff over there? Why is that such a problem? So annoying. Just like Careful Spell not working the last 4 times I tried it. And it hurt Astarion. I think it hurt her as well. She has 10 hit points, so kind of hard to tell.
This is my time.
Alright, he's got 80 points left still. And we can do Blight again, I suppose. I don't know why you're walking there. Down to 65 now. I am still pissed off that Careful Spell never works. I guess we can do a little heal, since we ain't got nothing else we can do with him on this turn. Okay. Imp. Miss again. Well. Wrathful Smite. Okay, Astarion is still dazed. Is that remedial potion thing fix dazed? Thought we had a bunch of those. Oh, we did. I mean, it's not really that big of a problem. Because he can still attack. Whatever. Alright, let's just have him attack. Now, of course, it cancels out a sneak attack. Probably should have had him heal, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, I'm getting there. I still have to fix the curse. So let's do that before we do anything else. Where the hell is it? Trying to find anything. Seriously, just problematic. Just looking here. Alright. Remove curse, because Karlach is still cursed, right? Actually, we probably should have a Astarion heal. Just in case it calls another one of them. Not that I mind hearing him moan every time he takes a potion.
Still breathing.
Okay.
Despite everything.
Move curse. Why does she still have her wild magic thing up? Oh, there it run away. I think no, it didn't. I don't know. Cast spell on Karlach.
Let's march.
What are you doing?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I think I have it selected still. Yes. God, here we go again. I had a feeling that was going to happen. What is this? Oh, browbeaten. Oh my God, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Here we go. Doing this all over again. Astarion's like, really? I'm pissed now. I'm getting crits. I'm sick of this shit. Alright. How did you not get op attacked, sir? Rage. The freaking tendrils again. What? Okay, can I attack now, though? How about you try to move a little bit away from us, babes? Your tendrils. Okay. My goodness. This is some nonsensical nonsense. Alright, Impy Poo. Oh, you hurt. Guess I should have short rested. But it's fine.
Battle favors the fearless.
This guy is such a weird pose. Yeah, I probably should have short rested to get Will's spells back too. Whoops. Did silence stop him from smiting? I honestly don't remember. Thunder Infusion? What the hell's that? The effect TNT deals an additional 1 to 4 thunder damage next time it deals damage to the weapon? Oh. Whatever. Alright.
Blood comes easy these days.
I'm gonna back up just a little bit. Alright. What can I use this time? Yeah, I should have probably short rested, but it's fine. Ugh. Well, since a careful spell doesn't work anymore, guess we can try quicken spell. Ugh. Again, fireball would be good if careful spell actually worked. Ugh, so much stuff. Cone of cold. I think that'll hit my other people, honestly. Blight will do. 30%. That's great. Oh, 38 points though. Would you like another, sir? Okay. Starion's turn. Okay. Okay. Rude. And another. Okay, he's down 66 now. I feel like we just did this. Go, Imp. Right.
No holding back.
Yeah, I really should have short rested, but oh well. 2 to 16, 2 to 16, 5. Yes, just do that. 21, they rolled a 13. Okay.
Well, so much for peace.
What else can we do to this fool? He's got 59 points left. I still got another blight. Still got another one. I mean, I want to use careful spell, but it obviously doesn't work. So that's probably not a good idea. actually move my stuff over this time without this thing giving me attitude? Sort of. Okay. Thank goodness I had so much junk. I still find it interesting that I can actually do this in the middle of a fight. Now I can only get a level 1 back? Well, that's a waste of time. Oh, back to Astarion already. Interesting. Uh-huh. Are we all done with our curses after this? We only have 4 points left. What the hell? How did he kill himself? I mean, I'll take it, but what the hell? Alright. All that just because we wanted to loot.
Awake and alert.
I have a lot on my mind. And well...
Alright. So that was fun and exciting. But nobody's cursed right now, right? We got rid of all the curses.
My dogs are barking. Can we rest?
Of course, we only had 2 remove curse scrolls as well. She wants to go to Betty Bye. What is this on our map? All this just because I was trying to get Astarion's line that apparently exists, but I've never heard.
All right, what now?
All right, so she wants to go Betty Bye, and I'm still annoyed that Will's and Karlach's quests are broken. Night 32, I guess this is. Alright, so I am going to go to camp in a second, but I am going to very quickly take a bio break before I do that, because I don't know if something's going to trigger as soon as we go there, so I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I am back. Hopefully you can hear me. So, I got the tech issues sorted out, I think, but we still have broken quests for Will and Karlach. So let's go to camp, I guess. Just saved, so that's fine. Are we going to be inside this time? Oh yeah, we still need to go to the Elf Song and get our good camp. These black screens are getting longer, man. Ugh. This campsite. One of those ones where I can never find anybody. Alright. So let's go have chats. See if anybody has anything new to say. They usually do when somebody says they want to go to bed. I honestly don't remember where anybody is in this camp.
Down.
Oh, I found Astarion. That's all that matters. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Yes, darling.
Nothing new. But I guess we'll have a kissy kissy.
I still love the sound of that.
Kiss.
There is nothing.
You've been in a bad mood today. This will help, and it would help even more if Patch 3 would stop cutting off your lines.
I do rather like that, you know.
We both like low-cut shirts. See how much we have in common? All right, Gail, what do you have to say?
How can I help?
Oh, I guess I didn't confess to him because he was talking about other stuff. So, have you heard who my dad is? It's wonderful news.
A Baal spawn? Gosh.
Gosh.
I know what it is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Baal, that's not a bond I'd like to be bound with.
Me neither.
You should be careful. Very, very careful.
I should have gotten a drink while I was up. Mine's almost done. Alright. So now I think Helston's clean over on the freaking edge of this place, if I recall correctly. Okay, there's Shadowheart. Don't know what those two fools are doing. There's Will. I think Helston's over here.
What's hiding here?
Oh, he has an exclamation point? Never see Helston with an exclamation point, except when we were doing the Shadow Curse stuff. Oh god, is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? It's Act 3, isn't it? Oh god. If this is what I think it is, I got a complaint about this. I'll tell you if it is what I think it is. Okay, Helston, is this what I think it is? I'm gonna steal some herbs first. Never mind, you don't have any.
I never quite realized how burdened
God.
I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was.
Oh boy.
But you lifted the fog.
Yep, this is what I think it is. You're welcome.
You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do.
I got some issues, buddy. Have you not
I
heard
have
about
lived a very
the new
long
death?
time.
Oh God.
I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now.
Yep, this is what I thought it was. I need lovers. Perhaps your heart stirs more easily than you think.
Like I said, I've lived a long time, traveled far and wide. I've lain with elf maidens under the boughs of oaks. I've had a Neelantha pirate claw my back and cry my name until he was hoarse.
Okay then, Helston.
And I've been to the Underdark. Many times.
Yeah, that's where
I want more than to fight at your side.
I'm from. Oh
Or
God.
sit around the campfire with you.
Helston.
I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. I think you feel the same way. Why else would you have been so concerned about whether I had a lover before?
I was just pointing out
But
that,
tell me I'm wrong,
you know,
and the matter can rest.
you're coming on to me, dude.
I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more.
Oh, God. Number 3. Okay, so remember I said I had some issues. I have some issues. Now, I do like Helson, yes, but he's not Astarion. And I've been with Astarion this whole time. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. I've mentioned this before. I don't remember if it was on stream or in a chat or what. I think it's probably on stream. That's where I have most of my rants. But here's the thing. I usually try to be nice. And I do like Helson, right? So I've said this one before, okay? Just to be nice. But it basically leads to him saying, yeah, I know you're with Astarion. I'm only suggesting this if Astarion's okay with it, and maybe even he'll be part of it someday. That's basically what he says. This Helson is polyamory boy, okay? So then you can respond with, I'll go talk to Astarion. And I thought that that was a pretty safe thing to say. But, you see, when you tell him that you will go talk to Astarion or whoever that you're with, it flags it as you saying yes to him. When all you said was, I'll go talk to my significant other. But the game flags it as you saying, hell yeah, I'll just go tell him and then I'll be right back to bang you. It's very strange the way it works. Because if you say that you'll go talk to your partner, the game just assumes that you said yes. And I have proof of this because when I did that, because I'm like, I figured I'd be nice. Like, yeah, I like you, Helson, but I'm with Astarion. I'll tell him what you said. Blah, blah, blah. But as soon as I say that I'll go talk to Astarion, the game flags me as saying yes. And the reason I have proof of this is because when I did this before, it didn't give me any option at all with Astarion when I went to talk to him, except every option ended with me going off to be with Helson. I've already had this rant about why Astarion pretends he's okay with it. And I've also already mentioned that his first response when you do talk to him about it is basically him saying, is this because I'm not good enough for you? But he doesn't say it that way, but that's what he's saying. And it just really bothers me that if I tell him I'm going to talk to Astarion, the game just automatically triggers it as me saying yes to Helson, and I have no way to tell Astarion, well, Helson suggested this, but I'm not interested. I'd rather be with you. I just want that option. I want the option to be able to tell Astarion, but say, I choose you, not him. But I do not have that option. Every single thing you say to Astarion ends with, okay, go on and be with Helson. And even if you go and break it off with Helson before you go have the love scene with him, which is what happens as soon as you go to bed, if you don't break it off before talking to Astarion, but even if you break it off with him before having the love scene with him, there's this damn option that pops up that says, let's talk about the night we spent together. Even if I were to go talk to Astarion and come back and tell Helson no, it still shows it as an option as me and Helson spent the night together. But that's only part of the problem. The real problem is that everything you say to Astarion, I don't know if it's this way for the other romances, I imagine it is, but everything you say to Astarion, he asks basically, is it because I'm not enough for you? He doesn't say those exact words, but that's what he says. And then he's like, I'm fine, just go ahead, because we've had this whole discussion already about how Astarion doesn't know how to say no, doesn't think he has a choice, and he'll go along with anything because he's afraid of losing you. But the fact that his first response is it because I'm not good enough for you? I mean, what he actually says is it because we haven't done that for a little bit? So it basically is the same thing as him saying, am I not enough for you? And that is heart-wrenching when he says that, because that would never be true. But it's really, really bothers me that if I agree to talk to Astarion, the game already assumes that I've said yes to Helson. And I wanted to just go talk to Astarion about it. But when I said, okay, I'll go talk to Astarion and tell him your idea, when in my head I'm like, I'm probably not going to go along with this, but I'll just see what he has to say about it and see what he thinks. But the game just assumes that you say yes to him. And there's no way to tell Astarion, yes, Helson suggested this, but I'd rather just be with you. That is not an option. And I don't know why that's not an option, but it pisses me off. So it's like, I can't even say, I'll go talk to Astarion, because if I say that, the game thinks that I said yes to Helson. Even if I break it off with him before sleeping with him, I still get this, let's talk about the night we spent together. Even if we never spend the night together, the game thinks that. And it's just, I hope it's an oversight. I hope it gets fixed. But honestly, there's so many things I wish that would fix in certain dialogues and certain scenes. But the rational side of me is like, they're never going to fix any dialogue or any scenes or give us any additional scenes or extend any scenes. They're never going to do any of that because all the actors already went home and are working on other stuff now. So we're never going to get any new scenes. We're never going to get any new dialogue. We're never going to have expanded scenes because all the actors have already been sent home and are all working on other games now. So, I mean, I hope it's an oversight. And I wish that it would be possible for them to fix it. But I don't think it's going to be. Is this the shadow of my hair? It looks like a black streak. But anyway, sorry, I get distracted. But yeah, it's just, it really bothers me. Because I wish there was an option to just go tell Astarion, Helson suggested this, but I'd rather just be with you. But if you even say you're going to talk to Astarion, the game just says, you know, assumes that you said yes to Helson. And it's really, really upsetting. I don't want to be this mean. But see, the other reason I wanted to pick this one is to remind him about Astarion. And he does say, oh yeah, I mean, I want him to be cool with it, maybe even involved, blah, 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 because Helson's all about the polyamory thing. And that's fine, but if you dig deeper with Astarion, you know that he only agrees to it because of other things that he's told you about how he can't say no, how he still thinks like he's a slave, how he believes he doesn't have a choice, how he believes he's not a real person, and his needs and wants don't really matter. I covered all this when we had the other scene with Astarion. So, yes, he goes along with it, but he goes along with it because he thinks that he has no choice, and if he doesn't go along with it, he will be punished, i.e. he will lose you. So that's why he goes along with it, because he still thinks like a slave. He still thinks like he can't say no. He still thinks like he doesn't have a choice. So that's why he does go along with it. But he also gives himself away by his first response being, is this because I haven't been paying enough attention to you? Am I not good enough for you? Am I not what you want? That's his first reaction. And that is very telling. That would not be his first reaction if he was completely okay with it. And also, like I said, we've already had the discussion with him about how he doesn't think he can say no. He doesn't think he has a choice. He still thinks like he's a slave. He still thinks that he's just there to be used. And I, as his significant other, I have a duty to make him see that that is not true. And if I give in to this, I'm basically just reinforcing it. Reinforcing that he doesn't really have a choice. Because I know how he is about how he'll give in because he thinks that he's still somebody that does not have a choice. So, I just really wish there was a different way they did this. I just really wish there was a different way they did this. I just want to be able to tell him, Helson suggested this, but I choose you. That's all I want. I just want that option. I want the option to tell Astarion, yes, this was suggested. I wanted to let you know, but I still choose you. But that option is not in there. I don't have that option. And it really is upsetting. So if I talk to Astarion at all, it just assumes I say yes. And it's just really, really annoying. So anyway. Ugh. Alright. Afraid I just don't see you that way.
I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
Yeah, Will tried, Gel tried, Lae'zel tried. I'm sorry, my dude, but if I could talk to Astarion, I would have went further into that conversation. But the game doesn't want me to be able to do that. I am curious if I will see anything else with Astarion back here. Like I said, I just assumed that I could talk to him and tell him about the conversation without actually saying yes to it.
Progress.
But if you say you're going to tell him about the conversation, the game just thinks that you said yes. I don't think he's going to say anything else. But we'll try. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything else here.
I did miss that face, you know.
Nope. No option to talk to him about it at all. Unless you say to Helson that you're going to talk to him about it, and then the game assumes you said yes. It's very upsetting. Alright, let's look at approval since we're in here. Exceptional, 82. Very high, 71. Exceptional, 100. That also is annoying that I don't see his approval when he's at 100. Because I would be curious to see if I would have gotten approval for telling Helson I wasn't interested in him. But I can't see approval when Astarion's already at 100. And it's also something else I wish they'd change. Just because I can't get any more approval points, I would still like to know what he approves of. It would help me finish my damn list. Okay. Where the hell is Karlach anyway? I think she's over here somewhere. There's Jaheira. It's almost time for Neil. Okay, Karlach's back here.
No time to rest.
Well, Yenna's gone. Interestingly.
Copper for your thoughts.
See, I always thought that Yenna was Orin, because as soon as Lae'zel got kidnapped, Yenna disappeared. Okay.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Might be some stuff to loot in here. That's anything too important. Yeah, I know. We still gotta talk to some other people. Will, Jaheira, Shadowheart, and Lae'zel. I know, I know. But I like exploring. Play some music. I'm such a good musician. Alright. Dusty book.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What a lovely view we have. Alright. Guess we'll go talk to Will, Jaheira, Shadowheart, and Lae'zel.
I've got a long road ahead.
Ugh, that just bothers me. I'm still bothered by it. That I didn't have the option to talk to Astarion unless it was also considered me saying yes.
Let's talk.
That just really bothers me. Why can't I talk to him without the game thinking I'm saying yes? It just seems like an oversight. Guess I'll grab this too while I'm here. Yes, Jaheira hasn't been in my party since I recruited her. That's why she doesn't have a new outfit.
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks.
As do I.
He's protected by his steel watch for now. And Orin will have her own defenses, should we choose to play the part of Gortash's bloodhounds. We cannot expect either of the chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of.
Alright. I also want to check to make sure Neil didn't start early. Sometimes he does. No. I think I already said this to her, but have you thought any more about how we might find Minsk?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best.
Okay.
9 Fingers Keen.
At least one quest updated. Sounds like a tavern game.
Oh, to be so innocent. 9 Fingers Keen controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall.
Heapside. That's
Nothing
the prison
happens
that
in
led to
this
the sewer.
city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
Yeah, in my first run, Jaheira died in Act 2. I went to the guild hall, trucked to 9 Fingers, and that was so broken, she just kept telling me to have Jaheira to come talk to her. I was like, well, her corpse is at Moonrise. Go have a chat. Alright. I'm still irked about the whole Helson thing, honestly. Alright, let's go talk to Shadowheart. Where the hell is Lae'zel? I don't even know. Oh, that's right. She got kidnapped. Whoops. Sorry.
Something the matter?
Alright. Nothing else to say, guys. I don't know what you two are doing, but it looks suspicious. Okay. Alright. Let's give it one more save. And then go to... God, I keep seeing shadows go past the window. But yeah, and then go to bed. And see if any other scenes trigger. We already got our weird Dark Urge stuff the other night. Okay, I found more loot. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm just looting fast now instead of sorting stuff out. My daddy ball never taught me to stand on furniture. Not to stand on
At least
furniture.
things have stayed interesting.
Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and save. We'll go to bed. See if any more scenes trigger. It is almost time. Almost time for Neil. Found something else. Alright. Sleepy times. Why do you keep wanting to use extra stuff? Stop it. That's good enough. My hair is going crazy while I'm asleep. It's always a good sign. I'm bloodless again. Oh no. Alright. I don't think we're gonna get much else done before Neil's on. But we'll at least get set up for the day. First of all, let's get rid of my debuff. See how long it takes me to find my necklace today. Hey, I found it. Okay. Alright. Oh, I keep forgetting about us. I keep forgetting to summon us. Oh well. Okay. So, anything new to say, Starry Star? Oh, I gotta give it a real save too. Because it's a new day. Day 33. If you think about it, we've only been with these people for a month. And we've made some remarkable progress in that time. With certain people. I don't just mean his relationship. I mean his entire way of behaving. Like he said last night on the stream, the one line that sums up Astarion, he gave me the, "Don't be nice to me, it makes me want to be nice back." It is like such the summary for the way Astarion works. It's great. Alright, what do you gotta say, babes?
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
Okay. Can feed on me tonight if you like.
I was so hoping you'd say that. Until later, then.
I say that every day. That changed a little, though. He doesn't usually give me that line. You talk about the two of us?
I'm all pointy ears, my love.
See, I don't think this changes until after you do his quest.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But isn't it nice not to know? You're not a victim.
He didn't call me Bald Abe
Not
this
a
time.
target. Not just one night it's better to forget. But then, whatever in the world could you be?
I wish that didn't kick you out of the conversation afterwards.
Yes, darling. Can we?
Gotta have our good morning kiss.
I suppose we can. How could I say no?
Yay, the only one it doesn't cut off. He's so much taller than me.
You are perfect. Every time.
All right. So, while we wait to see if Neil is starting, let's see if we're going to change our party today. Because I just put Will and Karlach in for their quests, which are both broken, which is so fun. So let's see if we're changing our party today. I ask 8-Ball, in case you haven't been paying attention. Am I changing my party? Yes, definitely. Okay, I'm replacing Will with Gel. Cannot predict now. We'll try now. Am I replacing Will with Gel? Very doubtful. Okay, am I replacing Will with Helson? After Helson's conversation with me last night, I don't know. Ugh. That won't be awkward at all. Alright, so we're replacing Will with Helson. Let's see if there's anything we need to get off of Will. Why do you have this stuff just randomly not in the alchemy pouch, babe? Guess I can take that. Oh wait, she's staying with us. It's Will that's going. Oh well, it's fine. Give me back these. Yeah, you can keep the rest of that junk. I don't think I'm gonna need that anymore. Guess I'll take it. Oh, jeez. Fine, I'll do it the long way. Probably would have been easier just to move my thing. Okay. Alright, so we're replacing Will with Helson, because that won't be awkward AF. Considering. Alright. Will. Looked frozen for a second again. Doesn't it look like you should be able to open it?
Let's talk.
Staying here.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Maybe. Once I
And
put him back in the
just when things
party,
were warming up.
it'll unbreak his quest. I can dream, can't I? Why are you giving me this shit? Alright. I guess Helson, because that won't be super awkward or anything. Thought I already lit it this time. Alright, Helson. I'm not here to tell you I'm gonna sleep with you.
I received a dispatch from the Grove.
Oh, okay.
Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid.
Okay. I'll try to boost his ego after shooting him down last night. Don't downplay your achievements. The Shadow Curse would still hold sway if not for you.
One grand victory may not be enough to absolve a host of small failures. That is where true leadership lies. Not in winning a single vast battle, but in fighting 1,000 smaller ones. Making 10,000 difficult decisions. Finding balance where none seems possible. Day after day. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid. To be a leader.
All right. You served the Grove well and found a worthy successor. No one can ask more of you.
Still, though, I cannot help but wonder if there was more I could have done. Perhaps, Oak Father willing, I may yet have the chance someday. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely and for so long, I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one.
Oh god, I can tell him now too. I understand my affliction at last. I'm a ballspawn. The Lord of Murder compels me. I thought I already said this to him, though.
You are a mortal child of Baal. Be careful with whom you share that fact. I hear many of your kind have met
And
premature
you wanted to do
ends.
me last night. Alright. Let's put him in the party.
Then you'll have me.
What now?
Lead on.
Get back to that again. Oh god, now I gotta level him. Didn't think it's been that long since I had him with me. Alright, let's level him. Not just one level. And Astarion song starts playing again now. Oh jeez. Cone of Cold and Contagion. Conjure Elemental and Greater Restoration. Wallstone, Insect Plague, Mass Cure Wounds, Contagion. I thought we already had Mass Cure Wounds. Greater Restoration, Insect Plague. Wallstone, Conjure Elemental. Insect Plague, Cloud Kill. Contagion, Cloud Kill. I thought he already had Mass Cure Wounds, didn't he? Yeah, he already has that. Guess we'll go with this one then. Kind of cold is spicy. Oh, does he get it automatically? I don't have to prepare it? Guess so. Cool. Sort out his bar, I suppose. Kinda cold. It's 864. Contagion. Okay. Alright, anyway. Kinda cold is 864. 3 to 22, 3 to 30, 5 to 40, 6 to 40, 8 to 48, 8 to 64, 8 to 64. Contagion, Sure, cool, I guess we'll do that. Alright. Potions, let's give him some of those. I always do that. Click the wrong damn thing. Potions. Alright. So let's give him like 12 of these or something. Give him like 17 of these. I like even numbers, what can I say? Alright. Guess he can put his undies back on since the bug's fixed. Can mark these off since that bug's kind of fixed. Kind of. Send this to camp, although I don't think we need it anymore. Dogs being annoying as usual. Kind of like, why you got my money? Guess I can mark more stuff off since I'm in here. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Again, this should be in here. Okay, that one wouldn't let me mark it off, and neither would that. Interesting. Shoot. Why you do that? Alright, I always forget about these too. This should be on her bar. Okay. Halston have a story? I never clicked on him. Well, he had the shadow... Welcome back. I'm actually about to stop as soon as meal starts. But, he had the Shadow Curse quest, and he just tried to get me to sleep with him last night. And now he's talking about the Grove and stuff. Sort of. But since he's not an origin character, it's not nearly as deep as theirs. But I think I got my tech issues sorted out. But Neil's about to start. Neil is starting. Yikes. That's a bit loud. But anyway. Wow. Okay, so, yes, I'm gonna raid Neil, because we're just about to start the next day anyway, so it's a good time to do that. But yeah, Halston's got some stuff, but it's not nearly as detailed as, origin character stuff. But we'll go over here, park by Astarion, get ready to start our next day. But right now we're gonna... Yeah, I was being all... I think I got all the freezing and the lagging and stuff to stop now for the most part, and I can now see all the right side of my screen that was cut off before. So I got that stuff sorted out, although Will's and Carlisle's stuff are still not good. So that's fun. But let me go ahead and save here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's freezing or anything anymore to me. So hopefully it's okay for you guys as well. But we're going to go ahead and raid Neil. Neil as in Astarion. He is, I believe, playing Deeply today. So we're going to go ahead and raid him. So I will be on tomorrow at my regular time, probably. Starting somewhere between 9 and 12 Eastern time. Stopping between 3 and 4. So hopefully you guys can come back and check me out tomorrow. And stick around and say hi to Neil. Bye for now, everybody. Thank you.